Okay, hello, my name is Xiaomenha and my team number is A207373. Today I'm presenting my LAB4 fraction assessment. For this video, I have selected task 3 where I integrated a new daily eco health tip screen into my SDG3 apps. Okay, before turning into the code, I will briefly explain the core concepts of navigation and state management in JetCompose. First, navigation compose is a library we use to navigate between screens. The central pieces is a Navi controller, API that keeps track of our backstack and the current screen. It uses rules, which are string identifier for each screen to know where to go. We can also use parameters to pass specific dynamic data like ID between screens. Next is a wheel model is composed UI compose frequently. A wheel model is used to store our application data, keeping separated from UI. So enable shared states, meaning multiple screens can observe and react to the same data. Most importantly, is ensure confusion persistence. If rotate my phone, the UI resets, but the data inside the wheel model survives. To complete task 3, I need to expand my navigation graph. First, I add a new rules called eco tips in my health screen. Here inside tells are composable with how NaviHost. So how does NaviHost manage rules? Well, NaviHost acts as a container. It links the Navi controller to a navigation graph. Whenever the Navi controller requests to navigate to rules screening, like a health screen equal tips name, and the NaviHost looks up a corresponding composable block and swaps the UI content is automatically push the new screen onto the backstack. In my summary screen, I pass the events callback on navigate to eco tips. I brought this to new button I created. When I clicked, it tells new Navi controller to navigate to the eco tips rules. Okay, now let's run the apps. Okay, now first I can go to the health data screen, that is, and then go back, go to the health trends, go back and show all highlights, and go to the article. Okay, for task 3, I go to the daily eco health tips. I click that is dynamically navigates to the screen, like this. Okay, and also can change my name and stamps. Okay, my name has changed and my stamp also changed. Oh, okay. So to conclude, here's my reflection. First, what I learned, I realized using a single wheel model is most effective way to share set and keep data synchronized across multiple screens. Second, the difficulty I faced is sustaining. I struck customer navigation events from the deeply NAS UI components up to the Navi host. Finally, how my understanding improved. I learned to use a lambda function instead of passing the Navi controller directly into every screen. This kept my navigation logic mm, centralized and my code much cleaner. Okay, that's all. Thank you.